So it's all eyes on the European Central Bank now. Its officials are meeting today in Frankfurt to discuss an extension of the emergency liquidity assistance, as it is known, for Greek banks. Well, SABC correspondent Jack Parrock joins me now from Brussels for the latest on the Greek economic crisis. Jack, thanks very much indeed for talking to us. Let's get straight into this revelation that Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras may be willing to accept most of those proposed reforms with some minor changes. What's the latest on that front?
Indeed. So the Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras has said that some of the deal proposals are okay, but there are some minor changes that he wants. He wants pension decreases and retirement age increases to be delayed slightly, to give them slightly more time, and also some slightly staggered changes to the VAT system. Now, the German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble has already come out and said that the time ran out on the Greek bailout deal and that he won't be willing, in fact, to accept this. So it does look, in fact, that the referendum on Sunday is going to go ahead after all.
Yeah, well, that was my next question. I mean, with the developments now, where does this leave the referendum? I mean, it goes ahead, but of course we're dealing with a very frustrated bunch of people who will be voting.
Indeed. So one of the reasons mooted for Alexis Tsipras putting forward this proposal to the European lenders is that perhaps he's starting to see the yes vote, as in we will accept the terms of the referendum of the European and international creditors. He could perhaps starting to see that grow, and that perhaps he's not so convinced that the Greek people will vote no, as he's encouraging them to do. So perhaps that could potentially be the reason for him putting forward this deal. But also, he is running out of time. If the referendum does come through as a yes, then his political career would probably be over, essentially. So it's a very sticky situation at the moment, and we're expecting more news to come throughout the day.
Jack, then there's this meeting in Frankfurt today with the European Central Bank officials. I mean, this is a crucial meeting going forward, isn't it? Tell us why.
It's absolutely essential. The European Central Bank has been keeping the Greek banks afloat since all this happened, essentially. And Greece's last bit of money that came from them, 89 billion euro, that went into the banks in liquidity for people to be able to access their money. That's all they've got left now. The ECB has cancelled and not giving them any more money. The Governing Council now chooses whether they will continue or change a way of helping them, perhaps provide less help than they were before, but still continue to do so. So what the ECB decides is going to be absolutely crucial for the Greek people, for the Greek banks. The Greek people only able to take 60 euros out at a time out of the cash machines at the moment.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Jack Parrock, thanks indeed for updating us on what is happening as far as the Greek crisis is concerned. I'm sure we'll chat to you later in the week as well.